Who are the people who have helped you to keep on going?
To live is Christ, to die is gain.
G'day everyone, Brian here. As I'm recording this, I've just been watching the funeral service of an old friend of mine, Rusty Adams. I mentioned him in a video last week. A man who has finished his race. He's now in heaven with Jesus. But he's a bloke who has been an encouragement to me, not just from everything he said, but because of the way he lived and the way he modelled what it is to be an old man in Jesus. When Paul is writing to the Philippians, remember that he's writing from prison. And he doesn't know if he'll get back to see them. But he's keen for them to keep on going in their Christian faith, to not give up, but to press on. And at the end of what we know as chapter 1, this is what he has to say. For it's been granted to you on behalf of Christ, not only to believe on him, but also to suffer for him, since you are going through the same struggle you saw I had, and now hear that I still have. I'm a bit embarrassed to say that in one of my Bibles, I think I've got a note scrawled there saying, what struggle is Paul going under? But if I look back at chapter 1, I know what struggle Paul's going under. In verses 12 and 14, he talks about the chains that he is wearing, the chains that he is suffering with. I am in chains for Christ, that those who see me here in chains know that I am here for the gospel. But that's okay, because I can share the gospel here. He's also talked about death a few times, where he is confronting death. He doesn't know if he will live or die. He is ready to die. In fact, death is quite attractive because it means he will be with Jesus. So he is suffering. And these are the struggles he had when he first came to Philippi. If you go back to Acts chapter 16, you'll see the same thing happening. That there he was jailed for proclaiming the gospel of Jesus Christ. Paul is suffering. Paul may not get out of jail, and yet he wants his Philippian friends to keep going, to press on. I don't know who the people are in your life who have encouraged you to keep going and to press on, but I pray you will. Keep going. Let your life be lived to the glory of God. And when your funeral comes, may you be remembered for being a great person, a great encourager, but may you also be encouraged. But may you also be remembered for being a disciple of Jesus. Have a great weekend. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.